the nugget. So, I believe these are JAF spec ones as opposed to
nice.
the Australian delivered ones.
Oh, yeah. Let's see the difference.
Yeah.
Got,
So, yeah, small indicator as opposed to that.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Those came with the car?
No.
You sourced those?
From a fellow X6 enthusiast, Tim. Thanks, Tim.
I like the wheels on it.
Yeah. Bridgestone Zona, I think they are. Yeah.
And these are 4x114?
Yeah,
Are they?
41114.3, and these are 14x6, I think.
Yeah,
So,
nice.
and 3-piece. So obviously I can get them re-lipped to some spicy sizes.
Yeah.
No good. Also this. Try and get that out somehow, whether it be by drill or vice grips or something. See how we go. Had to do it on this side and I managed to get it out, but we'll see how we go.
Didn't see that.
Weight reduction. Fine. Surprisingly, considering the thing has sat at Flynns in Cooma for approximately 15 years. Oh, that's not ideal. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so I need to get a new connector for that, but it should work for optional extra. If we can keep the pattern right, hopefully it will still work. Yeah, so this sat at Flynns Wreckers in Cooma for approximately 15 years. So hopefully it still works. Cool. Right. Sit that there for a moment.
Do you hold it?
Stay. Alright, see you.
You've got right, but not left.
Okay.
You do now. It's flashing pretty quick though, but it's
I
there.
think because it's okay, lights. Okay.
No tail lights though.
No tail lights. I wonder if we've got reverse lights. Let's see if we've got reverse lights.
Yep, you're good. Yep.
Cool. No brake lights. Hopefully it's just a pair of globes. That would be the best case scenario. Hey, that one's definitely blown. So I've got two blown globes there, so put a globe in there and hopefully we'll have brake lights. And then it's just a matter of having working out tail lights. Hopefully.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Nice. I feel like the thread on this one is no good. Yes. Okay. Very good. So I think some point someone has rethreaded that to a different size because it's not a.
So we've gone the oversized bolt modification, have we?
I think so. I think that's what's happened there. So now I'm just going to try and get that out. Hopefully I can unwind it from the back side and then we can bolt the other one in, and then I can just repair that plug and then plug it in. I reckon one would be right over that wagon there. Nah, you can't, because they're steering box. So where the steering box is where the header wants to populate. So it's yeah, I can't be bothered doing a rack and pinion just to put a UZ in. So
Turbo beams then?
no, this is getting a turbo 5 in.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, so I've got the manifold and turbo and stuff at home. It's just a matter of putting the engine in that's going to receive it, because I don't know how good this one's going to be, which is what we're going to find out today.
It'll sound interesting.
Yeah. There we go. That's what we want. Lovely. Worked quite well. I think our threads even survived. Let us check. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Couldn't got any more textbook than that. That almost never happens, let alone on camera. I mean, I'm a professional, this happens all the time. Lovely, lovely, lovely. First time this thing's had 2 taillights in it in probably 15 years. I remember I found a picture of this car on a forum on the internet. Someone was at Flynns and they took a photo of it, and that was dated in 2005. So it's been there for at least 10 years.
Yeah, wow.
So, yeah. I haven't found any, obviously it was New South Wales reg, and there was no paperwork to say when it was last registered, but yeah, I would say at least 15 years.
And have you got any plans to restore the body, or are you keeping it in this patina?
Well, that's the thing, like, because I have so many projects, I don't know what I'm doing with them, but it does need a lot of work. Like, there's quite a lot of rust in the roof, obviously the rust in the tailgate with that. So if I did decide to put it back on the road, it's going to need a lot of body work. But at this point, all I want to do is make it complete and make it run, because having incomplete non-running cars at my house is annoying. That and yeah, I mean, it does open up the opportunity for me to, to fix it. Given that these are probably the hardest items to find for this car, and now that I have them, yeah, everything else should hopefully be okay. I have got onto a different front end, so a GX61 Mark II front end. So I'm tentatively trying to acquire that because the front end of this is pretty rough. Bonnet's full of bog, guards are rusty and dented. So it's a perfect candidate to put a different front end on. It came with no key, so
So we're using a
using a
screwdriver.
screwdriver and the ignition switch. Yeah. So I've got the donor car that I'm putting all the stuff into this. I'll just take the lock set out of that and put into this, so then it will look less sketchy. I need some assistance here. Hook it onto the front engine here. Now when we take the engine mounts and the subframe out, the engine won't fall out.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No. Whatever they hit, they hit it with some gusto. Yeah, that's obviously what it's supposed to look like.
Would you call this an oiling mod?
Yes. oil restrictor for like in Nissans. Yeah, so.
That's serious whack.
Yeah. So before we even try to make this thing do anything, we'll replace that.
I've noticed straight away that one's got like a little bung on the side.
Yeah, so this is a 4M Sump. Same architecture as far as the engine block, so it'll bolt up the same, but they had a factory engine oil cooler, so they had a little cooler that bolted in here. So that's off a MX62, so the model before this one.
Okay, so you just got to block it off.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Literally, just want to see if this thing is going to run. So for the sake of doing that, and I'm also glad that I'm replacing literally everything here, because have a look at that lower control arm.
Oh yes.
Holy hell. That's all bent. Steering's all bent. So yeah, literally everything here is getting replaced. So all I'm trying to do at the moment is see if this engine will run, so that I know I've either got a good engine that I can keep or sell. So yeah, all this stuff is
Handling mods.
trashed.
Yeah.
Trashed. So yeah, I've got coilovers, lowered rear springs and stuff to put in it as well. So, but yeah, and manual conversion obviously. But yeah, for the moment, all I want to do is see if it will run with this current engine, and then pull it all out. So
Awesome.
didn't think we were going to be as lucky for the other side. Got some plantation though. I wonder if that might have something to do with our fuel delivery issue. Holy hell.
Compressed to
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, that's definitely not supposed to be like that. What the hell? Oh, it's actually ripped the fuel filter off the body. What the hell? Oh, God. Okay, so after we change the fuel pump, if we still don't have fuel delivery, I dare say it's probably something to do with that. So we'll come back to that. I did bring another pickup as well because I'm expecting that to be absolutely crushed to death as well. So we will see. That really clean that out because it's full of water.
Slightly earlier, slightly later. What is this? Crown?
Hey, Cressida.
Cressida? Slightly earlier and slightly later Cressida, yes?
Yeah. Well,
This era acquired taste.
This is the ugly one.
It is. It's the AU of Cressidas.
Yeah, that's it.
A good way to put it.
Yeah, I guess.
In a way.
Well, I mean, it's probably, as far as aesthetically, it's definitely the ugliest, and the only good ones were the ones in Japan. So GX61. So our Cressida is arguably the ugliest one. Because MX32, pretty. MX73, pretty. MX62, ugly.
32's round headlight.
Yeah, round headlight with the little rectangle park lights.
One of them with the one you said.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Huzzah! And how nice it's going to be.
There we go.
That's it.
Lovely. Right, are we making any guesses on how crushed the pickup is?
Non-existent.
Non-existent.
Yeah,
so the
she's-
sump's off and
yeah.
she's a bit bent.
Yeah, there's a bit of rust on the crank too. She's been dry for some time.
That is a very dry crank.
Yes. Alright.
Yeah, so definitely copped a bit of the impact.
It did.
And
Oh.
immediate impressions. It's dry.
Yes. The bores are very dry. Rods are rusty. Yeah, no, this is not.
So is it a beyond saving?
Well, yeah, I think so. I mean, I still want to get it to run, but yeah, having internal rust in an engine is not what you want. So, yeah, I'll put the sump on and the pickup, and I'll pull the spark plugs out, put some oil down the cylinders, and see if it goes.
All right, we're going to try anyway.
Yeah, well, we've come this far. Oil pump broken, so it probably wouldn't have built oil pressure even if it wasn't fucked. So I'll put the replacement in that I bought and give it the best chance of having some oil pressure.
Yep. So basically what would happen is it would have been sucked up through there but gone out through the cracks.
Well, yeah, basically it wouldn't have had the vacuum to draw oil in because it would have just been losing all the vacuum through the broken backing. So,
Okay.
unless that was completely submerged, then
Maybe.
kind of works, but yeah. I brought one with me and we're already in here, so it's,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, this engine's just going to be for parts now anyway, now that I know that the inside's
Bit rusty, hey?
yeah, no good. So if it runs and the head's good, cylinder heads for these are really hard to find.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So yeah,
So-
potentially it still has some
Serviceable parts.
parts to offer.
So here's the replacement pickup. Not cracked.
I'm going to make the call that she's gonna be unhappy. Yeah, this thing's going to make a lot of noise.
We're still going ahead with it?
Hell yeah, we are. What am I going to do? Make it worse? seems kind of excessive considering the condition of the rest of the engine, but you know.
No, we don't do things by halves.
Don't do
we?
things by halves, that's right. Yeah. That's disgusting.
That's just old sludge.
Yeah, so the engine that this pickup and sump came off has been sitting in my yard for a number of years with no cylinder head on it, so any oil that it did have in it got mixed with rainwater and turned into this substance that is coming out of this pickup and what is in the sump. So I'm going to have to clean the sump out as well. Non-crushed pickup. At least if I do have to pull this engine apart, or I need bits, I know that the oil pickup is good.
Call this new old stock.
Brand new out of box.
Just giving it a second pass, but
Yeah.
see clearly all the schmutz.
Yeah,
Came out
in
of
science when your teacher said, "Oh, oil and water don't mix." Yeah, they do. Yeah, still with some splooge in it. The majority of it is gone. So, should be good enough for our application. Someone has put it enough uphill at some point and butchered it with random bits of hose, which has been leaking. So, yeah, that's a proper one for one of these, so it'll bolt in place and work. So, I reckon that's what we'll do in the interest of doing things properly. See if I've got any goo in my toolbox to try and seal it to some extent so it doesn't just pour oil out of everywhere. Help us at all, but we will spread some of it on there. Very little that I have left. In some kind of attempt to keep the oil in there.
Well, some's better than none.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm going for. Punk. Look at that. All right. Can you
Beautiful.
hold that for me? Thank you. I will start screwing some bolts in. One there. One back here. This side. Go on, get in there. One in the front. Right. Very good. Good. Bit of adjustment needed. There. Wasn't as painful as what I thought it was going to be. Knowing how bent everything is. Won't be that nice. I guess everything's bent the same, so.
It's bent itself into perfection.
Perfection, that's it, yeah. Come on, here we go. Here, and then take all this garbage off and put that on. I see someone's done some exquisite.
Is that silicon?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah. How good. So yeah, we'll get rid of that. And, for this.
So that's a genuine Cressida.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
which I should probably make sure that this works also, because that would be funny if I fitted a pump that didn't work. Well, that's not a good start. My replacement fuel pump does not work. Shit! Well, that's a problem. Okay, well, fuck. I guess we're gonna have to stick to plan A. And hope that this one works. That's annoying. Oh well. I'll just have to take the one off the blue car, which is supplying all the driveline, because I know that works because it's a fully functional car. Hopefully this one works. So what I'll do is I'll bring it down, put some oil in it, hit the key, and if you can listen for this making noise, then that will tell us.
Yeah, we want to hear that buzz, don't
Yes, we do. So if that buzzes, that means we've got a fuel pump. And then it's just a matter of seeing whether... Oh,
empty.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, sounds pretty hollow.
Yeah, so there's some questionable fuel there, so we'll put some of that in it. I don't remember seeing any holes in the fuel tank, so hopefully we can just pour out the bottom. Oh, Jesus, no, just all over the floor.
Sounds very dry.
Do we want to see if we've got fuel? Do you want to see if you can hear the fuel pump?
So you're off now?
Yeah.
Yep. No, I don't hear any buzzing. Yeah. Just turn it off again. And then go again. No, no buzzing back here.
Dang it. Alright. Well, that shit. Got the dodgy shit earlier. Not holding much hope for it, to be honest.
Oh, it's definitely fuel, and it's you right?
Yeah.
It's very
stinks.
very brown. That's
Cases you want fuel, not in your eyes.
some nasty old fuel.
Oh, Jesus. They have been in there for some time. Champions. They don't look that old, to be honest. Cool. Oh, at least we know the spark plugs are good. Alright. Looks like it had new plugs before its demise. Oh yeah, there's definitely been some rust in that cylinder. You can see moisture on the plug there. Where's that rag?
So that's a sign of coolant in the combustion chamber. Is that what we're?
Also moisture just from the fact that it's been sitting around, I'd say.
Okay.
I don't think it's coolant entry as such. I'd dare say it's probably from, yeah, just sitting around. Could be wrong. Could have blown the gasket. Don't know. Yeah, a little bit on that one too. It's not enough for me to think that it's, yeah, head gasket. Also just moisture. So, which would make sense as to why it makes that god awful noise when it turns over, because the cylinders are so fucking dry. Big pair of steering fluid.
I like the garden hose modification.
Yeah, it's
here.
good, isn't it?
It's, extra 10 kilowatts.
Wow. Oh. It's raining power steering fluid, so, and the noise is gone. Sort of. What? Alright, well, it's got compression. Enough to shoot power steering fluid out, so that's good. That's something. The fun part will be turning it over and having to put a rag over the cylinders so that it doesn't cover the entire engine bay in power steering fluid. Nice and free now. popping away, so it's not like it's got no compression. Lubed now, so it won't make that god awful fucking screeching noise of the rings literally dragging up and down the bores, so that's good. It's got oil in it, so literally just need, I know it's got spark because I tested that. So yeah, just needs fuel, which we'll pull the pump out, let it sit for a bit, wind it over, and we'll see if we can get to run the spray.
Sounds good.
Let's do that. It's a shame because this looks like this engine ran well before it was crashed into a tree or tree stump, whatever the hell caved in the sump. Spray it in there. Ready?
Yep. Oh.
He's gonna go.
Yep. Keep going. Giving it a lot of sprays, but nothing. Nearly.
That was good signs of life though.
Yeah.
Fucking fired almost straight away.
It nearly fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sprayed a fair bit of that in there.
The other problem being that it's airflow meter, so the flaps shut.
Yep.
So kind of makes it hard to.
Yep. There's it hiccup there for a
It
bit.
did.
Yeah.
It tried to fire, so it ran.
Yeah, we'll take that as a win.
I'll take that as a win. I wonder if we zip that hose off and try and give it some straight down.
Straight down there, yeah.
Yeah. See what it does.
All right. All right.
Yep.
Scared the shit out of me. Should I give it some more?
Yeah, give it some more.
I'm going to get it down there.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Maybe a bit more. All right.
Go.
Yeah, you got throttle open?
Yep.
Yep. All right, spraying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. Throttle open?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep. wants to.
We've depleted the battery. All right.
You know what? That's actually a win, I reckon.
That's a really good result. It definitely tried to run on some cylinders.
And I've also soaked the engine bay.
Yes. In
Brake cleaner.
brake cleaner. Yes. Very good. That's cool.
That's definitely a win.
That's a win. It's going to go.